Okay. Okay, click on that. Over here. There we go. And for you guys tonight, I'm pretty sure that if you're looking at what's going on and thinking to yourself, what's the deal with this? Well, there's a reason for that. Surely you're familiar with the news that broke early this morning that the legendary astronomer Stephen Hawking passed away today. And so there have been tributes pouring in from all over the world, and I certainly have been expressing my condolences and expressing my gratitude also. And I thought it was a good idea to pay respect to him in my own unique way, befitting Final Fantasy. Because, yeah, I know that there's no such thing as an astronomer class, but the closest thing we have is the astrologian. And so I thought, what better way to get this stream started than by standing out on a starry night with the moon at full, which I think is very appropriate as well. And we have some beautiful glittering stars to spend the time with as well, as we get to hold on to our astrologian weapon and enjoy this wonderful, beautiful evening as we appreciate the passing of Stephen Hawking, and, well, not necessarily appreciate the fact that he passed, but appreciate everything that he did for the scientific world. And I think it's certainly the best way to say thank you for everything that he did for science, and that we'll certainly miss his contributions to the world, and certainly, without question, one of the greatest examples ever of perseverance over disability, because of course he was in a wheelchair for most of his life. He was diagnosed with ALS decades ago, and because of that he spent most of his life the way that we know him, for the way we've seen him in television and in film and other forms of media, confined to his wheelchair, can't really move, pretty much forced to use an electronic device to speak for him. I mean, certainly that's difficult for anyone, no matter who you are or what kind of situation you will be in. Well, dropped my controller, but that's okay. But yeah, we're definitely going to miss Mr. Hawking, not only for his scientific contributions, but also for his ability to persevere over disability. And as a person who has autism, that's something I can definitely appreciate for what he's done for the world. And so with that in mind, Greetings, people of the world. Matthia back with you here at Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. Tonight we'll be playing with Matthia, and we'll also be awaiting the arrival of Lady Cynthia's newest look. Skada's got herself a Fantasia, and so she's going to be changing from an Alazin, and the expectation is that she will go back to play as an Aura, because she's already changed her Lalafell that she created, Lucimine, into a Hewer. So I imagine if she's going to balance it out, she's going to go and turn Lady Cynthia into an Aura. So let's go ahead, because yeah, she just logged back in after using her Fantasia. We are expecting to see an Aura here, and yep, that's her. Oh wow. Yeah, she didn't just go Aura, she decided to go for Sadu, the leader of one of the tribes in the Eorzea steppe. Yeah, pretty much minus the French maid outfit, perfect imitation. Like the dark skin, the horns the same way, the horns the same way, the hair the same way. I mean, like she just nailed the look. And Winter's here too with her Aura too as well, so yeah, we're definitely going to be having fun with Aura tonight by the looks of it. And hey, there we go, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Sorry, my throat has been giving me issues all day. So, shall we have fun? Oh, again, fancy, huh? Of course, I'll be going for my summoner, which, by the way, I do have at 53. So because of that, I will be taking it to do some challenges tonight. We'll be doing the level 52 Summoners Challenge this evening. And since they're both leveled together, I might also add the 52 Scholars challenge in here as well, but I'm not as interested in doing that, primarily due to the fact that I'm focusing more on the Summoner aspect, because I didn't do that when I unlocked both Summoner and Scholar. But yeah, I think Scada's gonna be interested if she wants to go for a run with us tonight. Alright, and it looks like she'll be using the Dark Knight that she has up now to 51. Yeah, I think perhaps it's appropriate she's leveling her Dark Knight right now, considering her current glamour and the current race that she's choosing to go with Dotharl of the... It's perfect. Yeah, choosing to mimic the leader of the Dothal tribe over in the Eorzea steppe, Sadu. At least I keep thinking her name is Sadu. Let me look up the journal. See if I've got the name right. Stormblood quests. Zoom through the 60s, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. The footsteps of Barton the Brave, the children of Autism, the labors in the for love of the moon, sworn enemies of the sun. Da, 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 da. You find in Battle Zayla. It is Sadu. That's right, it was Sadu. Yeah, so now that we have Scala going with us this evening, let's get started on the leveling roulette. We'll likely also do the 50-60 as well. And then once we've done that, we'll likely go and take the 52 Summoners Challenge and the 52 Scholars Challenge. Not holding out much hope, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, pull on my Garuda. As Scala shows off her dark side look with her new Aura look, with her Dothal look. Of course, the only question is, which did this Sadhu used to be? Because of course, anyone familiar with the Stormblood storyline will know that all the people in the Dothal, like Sadhu, believe that they are reincarnations of people who lived before. Oh, really? Well, we're not obviously not helping the white mage. It's obviously the Lancer. Doesn't matter, it's... Yeah, it doesn't matter, we got Ifrit. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we only got it's just Ifrit. This will be over in... Yeah, this will be over in a couple of minutes once the Lancer comes out of her cutscene. Oh, because it's their first time. But yeah, we're just chilling out for the 5 minutes it takes for the cutscene to... for the 5 minutes it takes to get the cutscene to happen, and then the 2 minutes it'll take to kill Ifrit. Yeah, we're just chilling out until the arrival occurs. Hey, it's always nice to come to the aid of a fellow Lancer and soon-to-be Dragoon. It makes runs like these worthwhile. Hey Sabrina, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, I've got time to talk to you guys. Well, not anymore because the queue just activated. Now we're ready to finally get our hands on the Ifrit and finish him off in less than 2 minutes. And away we go. Of course, since we're playing as a mage in this instance, we're going to be staying away from the fire that Ifrit offers. Yeah, we don't want to get our tush burned. Hot garbage of the roulette. I wish that why there was... Oh. I guess they were trying to keep it fair, and they thought that this was the best way to go about doing it. I mean, they do have a... I mean, that's essentially what the 50-60 roulette and the 70 roulette are for. Well, not necessarily the 70, because of course that's max level. Oh, gotta run again. Got to keep running to stay out of Ifrit's fire. But he's gotta reveal his infernal nail at some point. And there it is. Now, my sister Lancer, you might want to focus on the thing in the middle. Not Ifrit per se, but the nail that he pulled out. I mean, I know I'm certainly contributing as best I can with the poison and the bio. Did we kill it in time? They do credit us with the kill of the infernal nail. Oh, thanks for letting us know about that, Sabrina. We appreciate it. Oh, back away. Back away. And our condolences for the loss of your dog. Like, I know that it must pale in comparison right now to Stephen Hawking passing away today. And we did mention that at the start of the stream. But of course, you have our condolences too. Well, the experience bonus was enough to get Skylar to 52, and it was 500,000 points. Yeah, was it 500,000 for the bonus? Yeah, it was enough for Skylar to get pushed up. So we definitely have appreciation for that. As we welcome a new viewer to the channel, Assassin Boy Connor. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. We're glad to have you with us this evening. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Well, I really want to be able... obviously, I would be biased and encourage you to get this, Connor. Because I have started playing Skyrim over the course of the last couple of months in streams on Sundays. But I have never played Elder Scrolls Online, even though a viewer of mine gifted it to me. But I can't... But I wouldn't be able to give you a recommendation without being biased. I mean, certainly I would encourage you to stick around and enjoy watching the stream and see if you like what you see. But like I said, don't let me give you a put you into a situation where you'd be in a biased decision. All right, let's go ahead and invite Isabel to the party. Yeah, chilling out with Skylar playing as Sadu now. Isabel playing as well, it's certainly a unique that much is certain. And of course I'm wearing a Halloween outfit when Easter is around the corner, but hey, what do I know? One of you has to be something other than EPS. Yeah, someone has the healer DPS. Yeah, your tank is 52 there, Scott. It's a good idea for you to level that up because it's so low. So let's go ahead and try our luck at the 50-60. We get an instant Q. we just got, the queue just went up, so yeah, we might as well just play with what we got. If the healer doesn't respond, then I could let you switch if you want. Nope. I do have to say, Connor, that I am enjoying the challenge that I'm getting from playing Skyrim. Like, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh, we got hard mode of Wanderer's Palace. Alright. Well, we'll certainly have fun with this, won't we? At least I get my full range of abilities. So if we go to save the Tomberries, as opposed to normally stopping the Tomberries. We kill the water before he gets away. Or not kill him, but weaken him with poison. He got stunned too. Yeah, we're definitely going for a pull here. Well, let's see if we can't drop down the Shadow Flare. And yeah, try and see if we can't cause damage that way. Yeah, to my side there, Garuda E-Guy. Now I have to wait for the cooldown timer to expire. In the meantime, I can also inflict more poisons and more status afflictions. Yeah, I think that's a crazy coincidence. Like, I can't remember the last time that's happened. Like, I don't know if it's happened in my lifetime or not. Or in any of our lifetime, for that matter. But I think that's pretty crazy that something like that would happen. Still need to wait on the arrival of some more... Shadow Flare, there it is. Drop that down. And let's try and damage the enemies as much as we can. There we go. Now let's see if these guys want to come and have fun. Good thing I can use this as much as I need to. Alright, time for more stats inflictions, because yeah, Summoner more or less really is a support class than anything. I mean, most of the offense is being done by the little pets we have with us. Meanwhile, we're casting various status afflictions on the bad guys. I cast that right away. Quickly, Garuda, you guy, come on! Come to my side! Oh crap, don't get locked out. Oh, really? Alright, let's send it back in. That was unlucky. Yeah, the stupid thing just stayed put and it wouldn't allow me to switch over. Oh, now it does. And wouldn't let me switch over to give it a command. Which is really weird. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure the abilities out and whatnot. Thanks, Sabrina. That means a lot. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Like, I know you're new, but if there are people you know who think would enjoy this sort of thing, certainly let them know what I'm doing. I gotta chase down this spear because the longer it's on the field of play, the more it can cause stacking of status afflictions on us. Oh, now there's another one. Yeah, sometimes he'll just spam these things. Yeah, sometimes he will not hesitate to spam this stuff. And he's down, along with his Triceratops. Yeah, dinosaurs exist in this place. But we have to make them go extinct. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty much in the same mindset as a lot of other people. We're all saddened by the passing of Stephen Hawking earlier today. And we did mention it at the start of the stream. I will say this though, there was one person who I thought was reacted to the news in very bad taste, and it was my uncle. Because he's very politically involved, and so his reaction to it. Everyone else that I know did really nice tributes to Stephen Hawking. My uncle decided to use the occasion to belittle and say, "Oh, Stephen Hawking died? Oh yeah, that's a great tragedy. But wouldn't it have been great if Donald Trump died instead?" And I was like, "Are you kidding?" Like, that had me so incensed all day that he would belittle Stephen Hawking's passing, because not only was it Stephen Hawking because of the fact that he was such a great person for his scientific contributions, but it was also belittling the person who had a disability that he lived with for decades. And as someone who has autism, I found that to be very offensive on my uncle's part to say such a thing. Like, it doesn't matter what your politics are, to basically the platform of a person who with a disability who passed away to expound your political views is just offensive. Like, that should not happen ever. Looks like we're gonna get to stay in the red circle here. Yeah, you're probably wondering why we aren't breaking the standards here. It's because they're so powerful, they would take forever to break. So we're ignoring them because we need to push the enemies out, because they get stronger whenever they're standing within the perimeter of these things, which is indicated by the blue icons underneath their names. And if you see a blue icon underneath their names, it means that they're still benefiting from being within this red circle here. Obviously the party does not get any effect, but if any of our enemies are staying within it, then they are getting benefit. Like this guy. He's getting the buff because he's staying within it, but he's been pulled out. Alright, there we go. Alright, moving on. Pull through or push forward? Alright, pulling, or pushing through, rather. So yeah, I was very saddened by my uncle's way of expressing his feelings about the passing of Stephen Hawking. That was very disrespectful on his part. And I wasn't afraid to let him know. I wasn't afraid to let him know about it, and I was saddened to see that he has not responded to that, to the way I felt about that. Which I don't know if he, because he posted his feelings on Facebook, so I don't know if he was in a situation where he realized the error of his ways or he did something else entirely, because I don't really know yet. Okay, time to play a little guessing game. Where is the bonus improvements? It's not on purple. It's not on red, it's on green. Oh, it's not on green either. Well, I must have gotten it because I'm the one with the bonus. Like, did it land right on me or something? Is it green? Yeah, it is green. So yeah, we have to stop him from taking back his green lights, or else he'll get stronger off them. Ah, crap. Well, we haven't seen purple in play. Oh, maybe we have. Then we're... Oh, it must be the blue. Yeah, it was the blue. The blue turns me back. And by the way, guys, don't forget to click like to help support the stream. That is definitely something you are encouraged to do. And there we go, you're dead. Yeah, I'd be allowed to get that if I was playing as Dragoon, but I'm not. I just got pulled away. Around the corner. And let's make our way back into this area. There we go. Oh, welcome back there, Sabrina. Yeah, see how these guys like it when we poison them as well. Alright, there's the first key dropped. Alright, now set the Tom berries free. And then let them release the secret passage. And now we gotta run on pollen infected floors. Alright, let's see if we can drop this down. Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not attacking you. Why are you attacking me? There is no reason for this to happen. Alright, the big guy is dead, which means his crap is no longer on the floor. Yeah, it'll just magically disappears. Alright, drain the water. And let's have fun with these guys. Oh, running away? Well, don't pull too far just yet. Might as well check the contents of the treasure chest, even though I'm not expecting much. Yeah, there is not much in there. It's a big pull to the top of the ramp. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I'm sure you probably also watched Matthia as well. And you probably remember the video in Super Mario Sunshine where she completely failed to notice the one chuckster who could have helped her get that last red coin in that special bonus area. And then she realized her mistake and then couldn't get back without dying. Yeah, that was definitely one of her best blunders. That was definitely one of her best blunders. Alright, weaving through. Getting over to the final boss. And now we have to deal with the two-headed freak of nature. Yeah, gotta deal with this big ugly. Hopefully we can stay out of the line of his fire as much as possible. Also have to avoid whenever he drops down one of those. I was about to say, why are we keeping him in the circle where he's gonna get buffed? Yeah, that's not quite where we want to keep him. Okay, well, this is an idol. We can destroy this. Because, yeah, as you can see, it's tethered to our final boss. And the treasures are coming my way after the 5-minute period. 5-minute grace period. Whoa! It's another standard. Meanwhile, ads are on the field now. Ouch. Whoa, I'm gonna get hit by this. There's no way I can get on this line of fire. Yeah, there was just no way. Guess I'm healing myself a little bit. Yeah, meanwhile, why aren't we breaking the idol here? Gotta get that down! Oh, that was definitely a change. I can't remember the last time I've been here and the final boss actually used that ability in the direction of the tank. That's rare. That's very rare. I guess Isabel's going for the limit break, which she uses perfectly. Oh, stay out of danger, and there we go. Victory is ours. And the Tom Berries are all free to go. And we're taking 155,000 bonus points for giving up enough accommodations. There we are. There we go, that helped. Alright, so since the leveling roulette was relatively a bust, let's ask if they want to do the trial. Oops, not the trail, the trial. And so it looks like Scott is going to offer to heal this, so we'll go ahead and get this going. Get our Q. And hello to everyone that's just logged on to watch the stream. Please help support it by clicking on the like button to support it, and by introducing yourselves as well. It'd be nice to get to know you guys. Your likes do go a long way to helping support the channel. And we got Thorn March, which means it's time for Moogle mashing. Which means more often than not that someone's going to sabotage this for us, and we're going to have to do this multiple times. Especially since we have someone joining us for the first time. Well, time to make an example out of Moogles, or vice versa. Yeah, go get those nefarious Moogles. And of course, when more Moogles die, the music starts to pick up. And he's suddenly flying a long distance to death. You're flying a long distance to death! Alright, those guys are gone. Now 3 more from this side. Let's get a... yeah, might as well put the Shadow Flare down real quick before you start running. Alright, that one's gone. Shadow Flare wears off. Yeah, this is actually the first time I've ever done Thorn March as a summoner. This is uncharted territory for sure. One more to go. Yeah, we are just gonna load you up with status afflictions, aren't we? Alright, put the book away for now and let these freaky Moogles do their thing. Yeah, sing your fancy song and bring on the king. Now it's time to see who will sabotage us. In fact, since I'm not playing as a melee, since I'm playing as a mage, it might be in my interest to see if we can support in other ways. Oh, you guys might want to get out of there. Yeah, when he starts casting, that will hurt, so you better get a move on. Whoa, speaking of things that will hurt if you don't get a move on. Oh, stop chasing me! Stop chasing me! Yeah, the ninja found out what happens when you don't run for your life. Of course, we're going after Kruppy Kip because that's the healer. Everyone else is pretty much picked a partner and is assigned to do-si-do. Whoa, look out! Hang in there, Garuda. All these dead Moogles before we even get to Kruppy Kip. Well, thankfully, since a sufficient amount of them are dead, we can now focus our attention on His Majesty. In fact, they decided, you know what, let's just kill them all. Go for a whole set of death and get negligible damage sustained. Almost got him. fact, the limit break doesn't even get off in time. Hey, we got our win. That's what we're looking for. Something for a monk to use, huh? Alright, there we go. We got our clear. Now, I've already done my expert roulette at my 70, but I'll see if Skylar wants to run either or. Hey Ichigo, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, it's well. I guess I should also mend as well. That might be a good idea. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm guessing that that's going to be a good idea. I'm gonna change back to my summoner outfit. How are my retainers doing? Oh, you haven't sold anything in 4 days. Wow. That's rather unfortunate. Okay, you have sold some stuff. Okay. I'm probably gonna pass on playing, I think we might go, oh, she's gonna be right back, okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask her if she wanted to give it a go right now. Like, I was planning on switching over to something else to play for Alliance Raid, because that would probably take less time than the main scenario roulette. Plus, I haven't done the Alliance Raid roulette in forever. Yeah, it's been too long since I've done the Alliance Raid roulette. So yeah, let's switch over to my Dragoon, because Alliance Raid roulette does give, it does give the Tomestones of Mendacity, which I definitely need. And once Isabel's available to go and do another run, we'll do just that. You know, we have not done a Gold Saucer run in forever. Let's go make a run of the Gold Saucer, because I think they have new things that we can possibly win. Yeah, it's been forever since I set foot in the Gold Saucer. I mean, the main reason people keep coming here is because of the cactpots, of course. But I want to see if there's been any new prizes that have been added recently. So first let's go play for some Crackpot tickets. Let's see what you have. 130,000 for that name. How do you not have that name sandals? Do you not have the rest of the outfit? Okay, so we can't get 10,000. I can get 1,080 if there's an 8 under here. And there was. And we have a 3 over here. Okay, can't get 10,000. If there's an 8 under here, I'll get 1,800. That's not where it was. And finally, this one. Yeah, 3 right smack dab in the middle. Well, there's only one option. If there's a 1 and a 2 over here, I get 10,000 MGP. Well, I got the 2 out of it. Yeah, any new things that I should be aware of as far as prizes are concerned? Show only recently added items, of which this has none. Show only recently added items. Oh, okay. 2 new songs plus Pursuing Happiness. An illustrated manual of how to properly feign amusement without risk of insult when humoring boorish yet important individuals. Used to learn the big grin emotes. Yeah, and 2 brand new orchestrion songs. Well, first of all, let's get this. Yeah, 2 brand new orchestrion rules. That's awesome. You don't have an opinion on Chugga's puns? Well, what about when he can sometimes say things that are offensive? Like, I remember when he was playing in Mario Party 2 with Masay, and they were doing a Border Bowser Land, and he was saying how much he supported Peach getting beaten up or something. I was like, wow, that was sexist. Like, yeah, he's good at puns, but sometimes he'll just say the most offensive stuff. He's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sometimes when it comes to the way he talks. So let's go back to Shirogane, now that we have the book on Pursuing Happiness. Let's see what this fancy grin looks like. There's the most big grin. So how does it look on a person like myself? Guessing it'll be over here. Yeah, big grin. Yeah, what a smile! It's almost like Hildebrand's smile. Yeah, you grin madly, like, ugh, look how happy I am. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and try our luck at the Alliance raid. Yeah, and what I said about Scala trying to look like Sadu, yeah, she's now taking that literally. She's now dressing like her too. Yeah, she's not dressing like Sadu also. Yeah, I guess Scala still wants more time with the at the market board. You know, let us know when you're ready, Skyla. I will say this though about the Runaway guys, Sabrina. I do wish that Tim would talk more. I do wish that Nintendo Capri's son would talk more, because he's always come across between him and Proton John and Sugar Conroy. He's always come across as like a third wheel. Like he hardly ever says anything, and I wish he would, because on his own channel he's really funny in his own right. So it's such a shame to see all the toilet humor that he brings to the table getting completely squandered. Yeah, she really is going for the full look. Like once she got here, she's got the blood hempen chest wrap, copper nickel armlets. I'm guessing that she's going off this information based on stuff that she's watched in other videos, probably even some of mine. And I think I just realized why she wanted 130,000 gil, because the last part was the sandals that she was interested in. All set there, Skyla? No, I guess she still needs more time at the market board. Well, I know we need a change of music in the house, given that also today the spring event Little Ladies Day came to an end, which means that the Songbirds song, which has been the theme over the course of the past 2 weeks, must be stopped for now. Must be stopped for another year. What's Fragrance of Forever? This almost sounds like the end theme from Pokemon X and Y. Masterful Soak Bottoms of Healing, that's what you also need. Well, yeah, you won't necessarily be able to, or maybe you can. It's a green item though. Green items are usually dungeon specific. How much would it set me back if I bought them for her? And she might sells Astral Silk Bottoms of Healing. Bottoms of Healing, Bottoms of Casting. How much they go by? 300,000. Oh, but it looks like she may have got what she was looking for. Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, she got what she wanted. So yeah, Scala's recreation of the leader of the Dofal, Sadu. I guess from as head to toe as we can expect to find, maybe? Yeah, I'm sure this would look more... this would probably make more sense if it was daytime. And not raining. Of course, if you haven't watched the Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Let's Play, you probably wouldn't know at all. Okay, good. Alright, let's get the Alliance Raid Roulette started. Yeah, I guess Winter's decided she needs to dry off a bit. Or at least wear something warmer. Yeah, because you're gonna catch a cold out here in this rain, young lady. So we'll see how this Alliance... Yeah, as I've said, it's been a long time since I've done the Alliance Raid Roulette. But I'm really glad that they have reintroduced it, if for no other reason than the fact that people who would not have otherwise been able to get a proper party for Alliance Raids can now get it through use of the roulette. And then once we're done with this, we'll move on to the Summoner and Scholar challenges at 52. Oh, it is. Certainly an interesting choice for gathering. Going with the purple sweater and the snowflake leggings. But yeah, like the sweater is the thing to have right now for Final Fantasy XIV players. Like lots of people want to get their hands on a sweater. Yeah, like because you can see like the detail on it too, like the way that's crocheted and whatnot. Yeah, when it first came out, people were thinking like, why didn't they make it like a a quote-unquote ugly Christmas sweater. Which I've never understood why people think Christmas sweaters are ugly, because I grew up with those things and I loved them. Yeah. Chugga's take on Party Phil. Yeah. I sometimes have contemplated actually going to a con and cosplaying as Party Phil. And just talking like he does, like. And just go around just speaking in the garbled way that Party Phil does. And yeah, I wonder if I would do that during a Throne controller session and pissing off Proton John. Alright, so where are we going for our Alliance raid tonight? Where are the 3 of us and 21 other people going? To the Void Ark. The first of the 24 player raids from Heaven's Ward. I wonder if Rabbitnaster is on the roulette as well. Yeah, obviously you can tell by the film icon that there is someone here who is here for the first time. So we've come to someone's aid tonight. Which maybe should not be all that surprising, since we also came to the aid of someone also in the leveling roulettes, quote unquote, when we fought at Fleet. Alright, it's time for 24 player Chaos at its finest. Down he goes. Time to rip stuff up. Yeah, literally rip stuff up. And chase after all these guys. Oh, don't quite have Gears Kogel yet, but I do now. Oh, let's really take it to him. I also like the fact that one of our party members is named Meru, like the Wingleaf from Legend of Dragoon. I can see that happening. If you don't mind me asking, Sabrina, do the runaway guys go to a con close to where you live? Or no? Do they regularly attend a con that you regularly attend yourself, or at a con that is close to where you live? No? Like, do you know what the closest one would be for you? Because I know that last year they added a con. Because they added that one that they hadn't done in previous years over in Calgary, Canada, at Otafest. And of course, this weekend they'll be at PAX East in Boston. But yeah, I pretty much know all the cons that they do regularly. The 2 PAXs, Con Bravo, which is the closest one to me, of course, since you've obviously seen the videos for that, as well as MagFest at the start of the year in Washington, D.C., than MomoCon in Atlanta. I know those are the ones that they attend the most regularly. And then of course they added Otafest last year. Well, hopefully one day they'll add a con to their schedule that's close to where you live there, Sabrina. Whoa! That was a knockback. That was a knockback. Hey Yami, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. I was wondering where you were. Yeah, we've been having fun all night without you. We were wondering when you were gonna show up. Yeah, hopefully someday, Sabrina, they can add on to their con calendar something that that's close to where you live. Push in or pull out? Push in, okay. So now we gotta stop ourselves from drowning. Now we gotta save ourselves from drowning. Yeah, we actually got ourselves out faster than it took to kill all the Hydro Spheres. That's a first for me. Guess that also shows just how insanely overpowered we are. Now we're able to skip some steps of the routine. Oh, Borderlands, okay. The only reason I know of Borderlands is because of the... you probably wouldn't know this, Sami, because you live in the UK, but the reason I know Borderlands is for no other reason than the fact that in one of their commercials, in one of their TV ads, they used the Cage the Elephant song, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, which I do hear on quite a number of occasions on rock stations where I live. Yeah, that's the main reason I know Borderlands, is because they use music by Cage the Elephant to promote their game. I'm going this way, and I'm assisted by a fellow Dragoon. Alright. People covering the other side as well? No. Yeah, these nuts are grossly defended. You know, we gotta make sure they dive as well, or else we'll be sucking on poison. And we can't have that. Loses his innocence too much. Yeah, I think that's an understatement. I think, especially for Proton John, that's an understatement. Oh, run from the bad breath. I don't think I got it. Nope. Well, crap. I could use some help here, because this thing's gonna blow. And it blew. Yeah, I probably would have had a better chance of dealing with that if I had assistance. Are we one? Oh no, there's another more bowl over there. Thankfully I've recovered from the effects of the bad breath, and so that means I can now lay waste to this. It's like everyone's running away and scattered somewhere. Why have we not won? Okay, off to the next section. Oh, so she's not just a witch anymore there, Yami? Which one did you pick up, the 2014 model or the 2016 model? Because I'm pretty sure you have the werewolf outfit. Yeah, was it the 2014 model or the 2016 model? Yeah, this is gonna be like I'm describing cars. I'm describing clothes like cars. Here's the 2014 model. It's got wonderful standard features including air conditioning, heated seats, and GPS. And all standard. Yeah. Describing clothes like I'm describing cars. Oh, yeah, time to start killing bugs or else this giant oversized Venus flytrap will eat them all. And get stronger as a result. Or else it'll eat on us instead, which is exactly what happened to 4 people. Yeah, 4 people got eaten. They got eaten and as a result they got infected. Okay, so that's the 2014 model. That would be the 2014 model you got there, Yami. Where are the other kids? Oh, there's one all the way over here. We're not going to catch it. Holy cow, yeah, Irminsul's already at half. It's been a long time since we've seen Irminsul to get to a number this high. And now we can't even attack it at all, of course. It has to go to this protective phase where everyone has to run behind it or else it's instant death. Oh, wait a minute. I'm being chased by Meru! No! Stay away from me with that! Stay away from me with that! Yeah, I don't want that stuff on me. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Good. And someone else got eaten. Now, Irminsul is on a feeding frenzy here. Lots of people have forgotten about how to do this place. And I'm gonna get stuck. No, I'm not gonna get stuck. I'm okay, that's new. That's never happened to me before. Oh, crap. Where are you? This way. And now your turn. I kill you off. Okay, good. Taken care of. Thankfully, Irminsul is down to 5%. Just don't get anyone get eaten before she goes for her last meal. And now over to Sawtooth to finish him off. And there we go. And why is that, Yami? I hope it's not the obvious reason. Alright, off to round 5. Time to deal with hellhounds. You think it just looks better? I don't know. For me, it just seems like for me it just doesn't. It's just a basic outfit. It doesn't. really have much. It's just basically a black robe with a with the old school witch's hat and a spider web on it. Like, there's not really much else other than that. Plus, it doesn't matter. Plus, it looks the same if you're playing as male or female. I like the fact that the 2015 Witches outfits has that option where it looks different on you depending on which gender you're playing as. Alright, moving on from this. Yeah, I didn't even know until like 3 months ago that they were together. Like, I knew that Luca had been a regular part of the Runaway Guys Throne Controllers and was on hand with being part of the support crew, but I didn't know until like a few months ago that they were actually together. Alright. Time to go take on Kuchulain. Which means it's time for us to be on the receiving end of him vomiting on us. Hope you can keep the insides of your stomach inside of your stomach. And I'm using that to refer to the audience because that's happening right now. Yeah, when Kuchulain loses her lunch, she loves to lose a lot of her lunch. We're talking about things that you would understand if you watch my convention videos there, Yami. Do you watch any of my convention videos? Yeah, because Sabrina and I are talking about stuff that's related to those videos. Alright, time to see these things go up. Because the poison that's in the air is now amplified until we break these towers down. Yeah, Kuchulain vomits over the last tower. Of course she would do that. Yeah, of course she would go and do that. Share a little love with the party. Now we gotta deal with ugly slimes emerging. Where are they? Here they are. And take this. Alright, killed it. There's still one out there though. And Kuchulain got it. Which means unfortunately that'll make her stronger. And if Kuchulain eats a slime, that makes her stronger. Thankfully, we were able to pull this one away. Oh crap, gotta jump on here or else it's instant death. Oh, what? Yeah, well, he survived, but oh man. Yeah, that didn't work out all that well for some people. Including both healers on Group C, as Kuchulain just pukes all over the place now. Yeah, but both healers on Group C are now dead. Thankfully, we've almost got the win and Kuchulain's almost dead. So at least we have that going for us. Oh, you're gonna... Oh, that was a tandem lemon break I just saw from Dragoons? That would have been cool if that was. Yeah. You're out of gas there, Kuchulain. And puke. But yeah, getting back to what I was talking about, we're talking about the Runaway Guys convention videos that I've done in the past, and members of said group have gotten into a relationship and are getting engaged. I wasn't even aware people were even suggesting that there, Sabrina. Yeah, I mean, people who are familiar with the Runaway Guys should know that Emil has been in a relationship with Matthia for a long time. In fact, last I heard, they're even living together. Yeah, last I heard, Matthia and Emil were living together, so... Like, I don't know who came up with that. It wasn't MatPat, was it? But hey, that's just a theory! A game theory! Yeah, MatPat comes on with a game theory that suggests that John and Emil are a couple. Well, haven't seen Echidna do this move in a long time. Well, that's a long lost move from her repertoire. No doubt about it. Yeah, where's that move been from you, Echidna? You mean you didn't know? I thought everyone knew that. But yeah, they've been together for like 3 years now? Yeah, because they both live in suburban Atlanta. They both live in suburban Atlanta, and lots of people already knew that Matthia and Emil were a couple. But yeah, I don't know until a few months ago that so were John and Luca. But yeah, they've been together for 3 years now, as far as I know, and been living together. Like, I'll ask you this: do you know that they're friends with Steven from Steven Plays, right? And he also runs his own daily vlog as well. He actually has done videos where he spends time with Matthia and Emil. And where he had a video of him being at Emil's house when he had just moved into it, and of course he was there with Matthia. Alright, where the random AoE is gonna go... Oh, they're all on that side! Lucky me! Yeah, lucky me indeed. Sadly though, not so lucky because I don't have another Gears Torgal up in store for myself. Doesn't matter because the Echidna's gonna be soon dead. Alright, it's time to pull these freaks apart. I was about to say, wait a minute, why are the two snakes over here? Yeah, kind of a sequence break going on. Well, look out! But yeah, at last check, as far as I know, they are still together. Alright, starting to play for various things. I don't even know if the confidence worth it anymore, but I'm going to play for it anyway. Of course, gotta give the commendation to Meru. And of course, we got the maiming armor, because that's what dragoons get. And everything else has been rolled on, so let's be on our way. Alright, so since we successfully made our way through here, it's time to go and move on to warrior class challenges. In fact, once I get done with the Summoner and Scholar challenges, I might add on the Kefka run, because I haven't fought Kefka yet this week. And just to get a better look of Masei's new Sadu outfit. Like, pretty much all the details right down to the very end are covered. She left nothing to chance on this look. She got it right down, and she got it right. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've never heard of Miitopia before. I'm guessing that's like a Wii U download game or something. Alright, so we'll go ahead and expand the party. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and change looks. Okay, so where do I need to go to do the next quest for the Summoner? Several magic job quests. White Mage, Black Mage, Summoner. Okay, Fitting Tombstone, Okay, it's from Mitra. Okay, so we just gotta go back to Gridania. Alright. Back to Gridania it is. Oh, it's a 3DS game, okay. Yeah, like, literally the only game I have for the 3DS is Pokemon X. And the only reason I got Pokemon X to myself is because I watched someone else play it shortly after it came out, and they had just made it to the Pokemon League, and I heard the theme music for the Pokemon League, and I was like, wow, that is badass music, and that is the kind of music I would expect to hear upon getting to a Pokemon League and challenging the Elite Four and the League Champion. That's exactly the kind of music I would expect to hear, and it inspired me to get a 3DS and get Pokemon X. But I've never picked up another game for the 3DS since. And I do take my 3DS with me and play Pokemon X whenever I go to visit my mother for the holidays out in New Brunswick. It gives me something to do when she's running errands or things like that. Or I just need to relax and just get away from it all. So it's been a long time since we hooked up with Emitra, the sister of the Shola of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. So it'll be interesting to see what she has in store for us for the next Summoner Challenge. And heck, with the way we're going, we're almost at 54. We could even take the 54 if the experience is good enough. So let's go ahead and take the level 52 Summoner Challenge from Heavensward entitled A Matter of Fact. And Mitra has new knowledge to share with you. Greetings, since
Since we last met, the arduous task of deciphering those tombstones has occupied my every waking moment. I've made significant progress, but the cause of the ritual's failure yet eludes me. I am somewhat heartened, however, by my discovery of a number of new incantations. In fact, there is one spell which I believe you could soon master, with a minimum of Who
goes there? Yeah, suspicious music. Yeah, a member of the Brass Blades here in Gridania? What gives? Yeah, Mr. Dancing Wolf, huh? Pray forgive my interruption. You are the leader of the research effort on summoning magics, yes? I am Captain Dancing Wolf of the Immortal Flames. It is fortunate that I find you together, as I have questions for you both. Why does this feel like an interrogation?
And what will the Immortal Flames want with us, Captain Wolf? Does Uldar's military have some vested interest in the activities of summoners?
Just one summoning in particular, madam. We seek a man by the name of Tristan. Yeah, got the reaction from Mitra like, say what? Then you do know him. I've read reports that you have been in pursuit of our former soldier, but I always like to have confirmation on our intelligence. The Immortal Flames has its own reasons for wanting Tristan found. If you have any idea of his whereabouts, then I must know what you know. So what are you gonna tell him? So Tristan matched his summoning magics against yours and was ultimately consumed in fire, and you're certain he perished?
Have we given you reason to suspect otherwise?
I do not doubt the veracity of your tale, but there has been an incident. A merchant caravan was recently attacked by a man who, by the description given, closely resembles Tristan in appearance. Should we allow the crime of a former Immortal Flame to go unanswered, then the integrity of the entire organization will be called into question. I will find him and see that justice is served.
We looked on as Tristan was engulfed in flames. None remained, not even a charred corpse. And we believed him utterly consumed. Could he have somehow survived that inferno? He is alive, that we have unwittingly permitted the escape of a known pawn of the Paragons. Captain Wolf, you must allow us to accompany you on your investigation.
Your combined expertise in the summoning arts is most welcome, Lady Amitra. The attack occurred on one of the roads out of Camp Drybone. Join me at the settlement proper, and we can continue the search for witnesses. Well, if nothing else, we'll be getting out of the rain. Yeah, because, yeah, Dancing Wolf certainly rained on our parade. Let's make our way over to Camp Drybone. Yeah, I guess for you, Sabrina, yeah, it's like, he's raining on our parade! So over to Camp Drybone, which is in a much drier area, incidentally enough. Now, of course this is Camp Drybone. There's not a rain cloud in the sky. Although, sometimes hypocrisy does occur and rain can fall in this area. So now that we've hooked up with you two again, Amitra, Matthia, as we are now cooperating on this investigation, I see no reason not to trust you with some of its duties. Let's split up and find out what these merchants know. Gonna question 3 individuals. Oh, yeah, I can't walk through there apparently. Starting with Tutusi here. Hello there.
Aye, now that you mention it, they did just cart in the body of a merchant. Such things are hardly noteworthy around here, though. Such, I failed to take notes.
That sucks. Maybe we'll find someone else over here. Like, we can always check the buildings, because it's not uncommon for someone to hide within a building. This has been known to happen from time to time. Yeah, Mitra's got someone who she's speaking to. Hello there. Aye, now that you mention it, they did just cart in the body of a merchant. Such things are hardly noteworthy around here, though. Such, I failed to take notes. Maybe we'll find someone else over here. Like, it's not uncommon for someone to hide within a building. This has been known to happen from time to time. Yeah, Mitra's got someone who she's speaking to. Oh, Adelstain, it's been a long time since we talked to you. The attack out on the road. I hear the man who did it was swathed in a robe that was black as midnight. One of Ifrit's tempered, I should think. Oh, that's not good. We just beat up Ifrit, and he's already out causing more torment. Man, a scion's work is never done. And maybe our third person will be in here. Yes, Ermagard. Or is it Ermagerd?
A friend of mine survived the assault, said he even caught a glimpse of the villain's twisted face. I'm certain he would tell you more had he not left camp the moment his injuries were bound.
Hey there, Yuki. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And Otaku as well. Glad to have you too. So now that we've spoken with everyone, let's speak with the wolf. So, we have one merchant left alive to tell the tale. According to my inquiries, our intrepid trader will likely be en route to Highbridge. We may yet catch him on the road if we are swift. Then let's just do that and be swift. Time to head on out into the wilderness. But our target is over this way. And for some reason I thought it was going northeast, not southeast. So how's Alpha doing there, girls? You know, we know that we haven't heard from Alpha in a while. Like, we know that she's gonna be getting married and already has a child on the way. Okay, it might not hurt to also, but I can't bring on my companion, I can't bring on my Chocobo, so I'm gonna have to do it as is with my Garuda. We'll see how we do. Well, we got the other's attention. And my E-Guy is killing the one in the back, so good job there, Garuda. Oh, nice knockback! Nice knockback! That's great to hear there, you guys. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, little Lotta fell. Thankfully, we came to your rescue. Yeah, by all means. I heard among your war cries. Are you unhurt, sir?
Yes, thank you. Well, aside from the injuries I sustained from a previous incident, I suppose. First the caravan, now this. Must Thaw be so eager to usher me into his hall?
It is concerning the assaults on the caravan that we endeavor to seek you out, sir. Is there aught you can tell us of the attacker?
Aye, I should be glad to see him brought to justice. Though I did not see his face in any great detail, concealed as it was within the depths of black cowl, I did glimpse a lock of silvery hair. By his stature, I marked him of Huron stock, and by his fiery servant, a hell-spawned demon in disguise. A fiery servant?
Yeah. What? Does he look like this?
A foul of balls! That's the one! Where do you people find out? The villain was in command of Ifrit Eorzea then, and we know the affinity Tristan has for primal flame.
Aye, all the evidence points towards our man. You're not saying it's me, is it? Thank you for your cooperation, sir. You've been of great help to our investigation.
Oh, thank you nothing of it. Consider it poor recompense for my rescue at the hands of this gallant adventurer.
And I haven't heard of Kokuri-san there either there, Yuki. I must report these developments to my superiors at the Hall of Fames. Pray join me in Oldad, there is more I would discuss with you. Very well. What's it all about there? Can you describe it to us? Maybe also I should have my e-guy take a break so that I can teleport to Ola. So let's see, and in fact the quest will end here, which means if we want to resume it again, we have to come back to the Hall of Flames. Then we'll do just that next time, I guess. You know of Tristan's older brother, Kahedon? Both were soldiers in service to the Immortal Flames. Both were soldiers under my command. Oh, crap. Our unit was one of many deployed in the mission to destroy the Primal Ifrit, an operation that succeeded at a staggering cost. Those who were not incinerated were tempered, with Kahedon suffering this latter fate. As you well know, a Primal's power is fueled by the faith of its thralls, and the greatest mercy we can grant such unfortunates is a swift journey to Thal's hallowed halls. Tristan volunteered to end the cursed existence of his own brother. Ah, man. He returned to Ul'dah with Kahedon's blood on his blade, and I watched helpless as the guilt slowly strangled the life in his eyes. No words of comfort could reach him, and when he at last quit the flames, he was a husk of the man he once was. Never did I imagine his grief-maddened mind would drive him to such desperate evils. Tristan was my soldier, and it is my responsibility to stop him. Thanks to your aid, we have mounting proof that he is still out there. When we are ready, we shall make our move.
We are content to follow your lead in this, Captain Wolf, and we should certainly be fully prepared if we are to meet the Dark Summoner in battle. To that end, Matthia, I will teach you one of the incantations I gleaned from those repositories of elegant wisdom to dispel a damaging magic employed in combat by the summoners of Eld. Let us call upon Captain Wolf again once you have mastered its use. It would not do to engage Tristan while stumbling over unfamiliar magics.
Well, that's usually what happens when I build up these alternate warrior classes. So, we earn 52,800 experience points, 1,151 gil, and the level 52 ability, Pain Flare. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 180 to the target and all enemies nearby it, so it's an AoE with a 5-second recast timer. So we got our first ability at this particular warrior class. Now let's go ahead and change sides and go from attacker to healer. Now let's mark where my last run was over with the scholars. So the Wanderer's Palace. So we are going to Camp Bronze Lake by the looks of it. So off to Eorzea. Ah. Alright, so we should find, yep, right at the entrance to the palace. Do need to change my mount though. In fact, for you guys, why don't we go ahead and change it up a bit and bring up the chubby chocobo. Been such a long time since I had the chubby chocobo running about. And of course its theme music is hilarious. Yeah, catch it there, little chocobo! Although I use the term little in a very loose manner. Having fun with a chubby chocobo. Yeah, I needed that to lighten the mood a little. It's been a little too serious tonight. Yeah, here's our person of interest, or the little Tomberry, Surito Carito. Yeah, it's been a while since we talked to you, sir, so why don't we go ahead and take on the level 52 Scholars Challenge within Heaven's Ward called Quarantine. Surito Carito has been waiting for you. We have divined the location of the Grand Keystone, my friend. It lies in the ruins to the east. The credit for the find truly lies with Alcazulka. His knowledge of Nim is impressive. It was not long into our discussion of the stone's whereabouts that we were able to piece together where it must be. As you can imagine, he could not contain his curiosity. Even now he is combing through the ruins. Please, see that he comes to no harm. We often left guardians to watch our most precious assets. I told Lord Kozulka this, but he firmly believes the enchantments have worn thin. I am less sure. Be careful when you take the Grand Keystone. Alright, well, let's see what happens when we make our way over there. To the person who helped us gain the Scholar's class in the first place, the Lalafel Alcazulka. Yes, just proving that this chocobo does possess the ability to jump. You'll have to barge right through another fate in order to find our man. You have to cut through two of them in order to get what we need. Well, here's Alka. Hey there, Alka. Long time no see. How you been?
Matthia, you've arrived in time. I believe our prize is just yonder, and I trust Surito Carito mentioned the Guardians? I have my doubts that they still guard our prize, but better safe than sorry. Should any awaken to our presence, we will reduce them to rubble.
Okay, so yeah, as I suspected, this is a combat-based challenge. But I do need to update my abilities, as many of them are no longer usable. Alright, well, yeah, we need Protect, Asuna, Lucid Dreaming, and Largus, and Swift Cast, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, first things first. Gotta Protect. Just gotta have it. And then adjust this, put it over here. Now I need to also check my abilities, because yeah, there's no point for me having bio twice. Yeah, we could definitely use Lustrate. Miasma 2 will also be pretty helpful, but I'm pretty sure that can be given to us via other means. And also, let's summon our little pet. I'm sure you do there, Sabrina. I mean, you already have done quite a bit. Okay, so... and also protect myself. Retrieving the Keystone. Now, what's going to emerge? What are these Guardians going to be looking like?
Keep your wits about you, Matthia.
As in, right now? Ooh, hello there. What big green eyes you have.
A guardian? Well, we have done much of it in his past. Mayhap it's time we put a piece of it to rest.
Alright, here we go. He also has a soul crystal, which I believe would be a good idea to destroy. Thankfully I'm staying out of range. Oh, Alka's already taken a massive amount of damage here. Yeah, more... Alka's already taken lots of damage. No, you need to be healed, Alka. Yeah, we need to keep you alive. Oh, he's getting too close. And man, he's taking that beating. Wow, he's almost dead. No, I'm keeping you alive, Alka. You need to be kept alive. You need to be kept alive. That's priority one. Okay, he's back on his feet. Yeah, you say that, but you almost died, dude. Ooh. Yeah, at least we got away with that one. Yeah, heal yourself there, Alka. And we're doing a good job wearing them down. Here, have some heals. Not if you die. Yeah, we can't have you dead, Alka. Especially since you keep taking damage like the way that you are. That doesn't help anyone. Oh, crap. Yeah, he decided that he had enough of me healing Alka. He's getting sick of it. Oh, Alka kept targeting on the main part of the body and we won. Oh man, we got it.
What a team we make! No foe can stand against Scholar and Marauder! The Grand Keystone is ours! Sarita will no doubt be happy to get his hands on it.
Ah yes, the mighty Steve. It's our beloved Steve the Magician with poo hair. And Steve the Pooh levels up. Yeah, Steve! Yeah, but for us, it's really love there, Sabrina. Waddle along! Waddle along! Not like Waddle Dee, but nonetheless, waddle on! Into the sunset, little chocobo. With your funny little music. Alright, there we go. Back to Surito.
Ah, you are safe, thank the gods. And the Grand Keystone?
Right here.
I can read at a 16th grade level. Right here! Yeah, we did it. Well done. With this, I can cast a stealing enchantment over the people suffering most. I am so glad to hear it. Soon the most afflicted will be at peace once more, safely segregated from the others. But this is only the first step. I will need to learn the cause of the sickness before seeing my people cured. You are not alone in this, Sarito Kurito. We three shall see an end to this blight. Thank you, Okazuka. Matthia, I am proud to have you both at my side. Matthia, it is time that you learned a new spell for giving succor to your comrades in arms. Indomitability. Once it was the sole province of high-ranking scholars. May it serve well henceforth. Thank you. So, 52,800 experience points, 636 skill, plus Indomitability. Restores own HP and HP of all nearby party members. And has a 30-second recast timer. Yeah, further knowledge of Nimian military tactics is referenced. Plus, that push over the top gets us to 54. Yeah, which means we can take the next Summoner and next Scholar challenge now if we wanted. But it's been 2 hours into the stream, we're going to go ahead and go elsewhere. In fact, when we go back to Home Sweet Home. Yeah, because other people will have business right now with Sarito. Yeah, there are others who want to speak with intellectual Tom Berry. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the Runaway Guys play Pikmin before. Like, was that the thing that they actually did way back when? So yeah, we get to enjoy a nice little sunset as the stars will once again be out to greet us before long. Chill out right near our home here at Shirogane. But yeah, we started this evening with our astrologian. We might as well end it that way too. But yeah, it was good to be able to get these new challenges taken care of for both the Summoner and the Scholar, and we held out pretty well, I must say. I was most nervous about the Scholar's quest because I hadn't touched that one in such a long time. But I'm glad that we got that finished, so we know that when we do stream with Matthia next time, that we'll have to look forward to doing both the 54s. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, Sabrina, because I was like, I don't remember seeing them actually doing Pikmin Let's Plays on the Runaway Guys channel, because I knew that Emil had. I knew that he had done that. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen all of his Let's Plays. I only actually started paying attention to him when he did Kid Icarus Uprising. Because I actually played Kid Icarus as a Let's Play 5 years ago. Because it was the first NES game that I was able to beat in its entirety. So it was a game that I had to do a Let's Play of. And it's one of the few games that I've ever done that was on an emulator. So when I saw him play Kid Icarus Uprising, I was like, okay, let's go ahead and watch his stuff. And then he segued into Animal Crossing New Leaf for the first time. I know that he followed that up with the Welcome Amiibo expansion last year. Yeah, he definitely made the Animal Crossing Let's Play enjoyable to watch too.
Like, I don't really pay that much attention to his Let's Play videos. I'm more interested in him with his Runaway Guys content, like I am with Proton John. Like, Nintendo Capri Sun is the only one of the Runaway Guys who I really follow extensively on his own channel. But yeah, now as we can see now, the stars are coming out. Well, stars are coming out, and I think that's to bring up Astrologian's globe. Let's go ahead and admire it for a while. Hey there, Yami. Oh, wow. You got an elephant from the Ananta. You picked up an elephant from the Ananta. And man, has that thing got some tusks on it. Yeah, I mean, it's part elephant, part woolly mammoth. And that was back in 2010, okay. Yeah, that's cool that you have such an interest with those channels. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and bring the stream to a close here. But thanks guys for being such an active audience tonight. It was great to talk to everyone, and it was nice to be able to with you guys and really enjoy things this evening. I will not be back tomorrow because I have a volunteer obligation, but I should be back on Friday. And I would like to get back to Neverwinter if I can. We'll see how that goes, but I think with the stars out this evening and with me with my Astrologian's globe, considering that we started out with this exact scene and expressing our gratitude to Stephen Hawking following his passing, I think it's the right way to end the stream as well. So, to Stephen Hawking, thank you for everything you've done for science and all of your contributions, and for showing people like myself that people with disabilities are capable of overcoming them and being able to do great things. We thank you so much for that, and we can only see what fruit your legacy will bear and yield for us all. So, that is going to do it for tonight's edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. And I look forward to rejoining you guys on Friday with some more streams, and hopefully a lot more fun as well. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthia with Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.